We are live. Donnie loves sweet potato pie. I might switch it up again, I ain't gonna lie. But we gonna stay locked in. We gonna stay tapped in no matter what. You know, I've been beating myself up lately because I'm like, yo, I have to do more. You know, it's a lot that I want to do. You know what I mean? I have a lot of ideas flowing through me. I have a lot of visions. I'm having visions, you know. My dreams. They seem much more real. Like I'm actually learning in my dreams. You know, how do I explain it? I feel like my dreams are, you know, merging with reality. You know, I don't know if am I dreaming or is this reality? Am I dreaming? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna stay tapped in with Donnie! Exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Now Donnie loves sweet potato pie. I'm gonna rock with it. You know what I mean? Donnie loves apple pie. I'm gonna rock with it, you know. But I don't know, I might have to switch it up again. But anywho, however, sin embargo, I'm gonna just stay tapped in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just keep going up. Like, this a new scene. You know. I ain't done this before, you know. I got some eats with me. I got some good eats with me. And then look, I don't Uber Eats. I used to really deliver Uber Eats, but I don't order Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? I go get my own to go. You know, I'm not. No, that's not. I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to Grubhub. But being back in the city, bro, come on, what I look like, bro? I'm back in the city and I'm not, man, look, I'm gonna go grab it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go grab it myself. I'm back in the city, you know. If I ain't gonna get it myself, I ain't, unless it's Amazon, UPS, FedEx. Anyway, I had to tap in, you know, like this. This a new scene. I'm going to tap in like this, and I'm going to keep it like, there's going to be a consistent flow of just me, like, being able to vent, me be able to tap in with the people. You know what I mean? A new scene of content, you know. Like I said, I got a lot of ideas flowing through me. And I've been thinking like, bro, yo, I want to do this now. Woo. I'm like, hold on. This is like a journal entry because I got to recenter myself. Because it's been a lot. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. Like, I'm reconnecting with old, like, ideas that I thought I forgot about, but like they re-emerging because it's deeper than the idea. It's really like something that was embedded in me that I want to, you know what I mean, express even further, you know what I'm saying, throughout my being. Okay, now it's time to tap in, right? That's what it is. And I've been thinking like, okay, content. I've been thinking content like, and I'm not the only one, but I'm thinking like content is all about content. No, it's not all about content. I'm focused on, the focus should be creating an experience that people can, you know, they have to feel it. They have to feel you. They have to, you know what I mean, feel like it had to be like some type of true, real connection, you know what I mean? And more sort of like, you know, everything is over AI, over edited, over the top, you know what I'm saying? And really, what's going to really thrive is, you know, an experience instead of just content. I know content, okay, in order to be in the algorithm or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a catalog. You're going to build your catalog. But like every piece of content from now on content, every piece of content, it should be more so of, and you got to be thinking like experience, you know what I mean? Your attention with the video or whatever it is, like this live stream, you know what I'm saying? Aesthetic, cause yo, okay, we going in and out the live. Hold on, let me see. Brr, Puta Cana 2026. Hold on, let me see. My bad. She digging in her ass? Nah, hold on, bro. It don't even look like she was wearing. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. It don't even look like she was. But like, it's the tone. It's the skin tone. You know what I'm saying? She wearing something. Why they dig? Okay, man. I ain't mean to show that swampy ass shit, man. My bad. I just want to make sure that. Yo, I'm tweaking. My bad, bro. I'm tweaking, bro. I ain't mean to tweak out, bro. Late nights and early mornings. Yo, I swear to God, bro. It be the late night, early morning. At least I played Last of Us last night. If you don't know, you got to tap in with my Otra channel. Yeri Santiago 33. I'ma let them be, you know what I'm saying? I'ma let them be. That's the two that I'm locked in with anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of this might seem random to, you know, anybody that's new. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching right now but me. But I'm gonna have to get used to saying that, like, man, if you new, you know, this is normal. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't know. I'm new to this. I gotta at least go live for about like a chop up for about like an hour. It's 4:31, 4:32. I say, bro, 6? You know what I mean? That's like at least a couple hours, right? Or at least an hour and a half. Or 2. I have accounting 101. Accounting 101, bro. I gotta go through chapters 1 through 3 from the top. Read it. It's some assignments that I need to do too, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the assignments. I got chapter 3 assignments that's due Tuesday because I got a chapter 3 exam that's due Tuesday. So I need to read it from the top. You know what I'm saying? Read it from the top and do my chapter 3 attempt. At least, bro, I might as well do it all on stream, bro. I got to get these chapter 3 assignments out the way before my chapter 3 exam that's due on Tuesday, 11:59. So that's important. That's important in this stream. You know what I mean? I know I was talking at hoopla. You know what I mean? What you talking about? Listen, we got to fuck with this accountant. We got to fuck with, you know, chapters 1 through 3 because from that point, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's all going, bro, that's all going to add up. You know what I'm saying? From that point, you know, you're going to be, look, don't be behind. No, we ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that shit. Not this go around. No. That's something you need that's something that you know what I'm saying, went through growing up. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the system. I can't blame it on the system. It became something that was, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, I'll push shit off, not do it. No, we fucking with this accountant. And we gonna do it live, man. And this is something I'm going to school for. I done switched up my major. I done switched up everything, like, bro, at least 5 different times. I ain't gonna lie. At least, like, not in a short amount of time, but, like, and not saying I just go from one thing to another and not complete or not finish. Or I give things a run for its money. That's what I say. I give it a run for its money. And if I naturally, like, you know, okay, man, what's next? You know what I'm saying? I don't beat myself up about it, you know? Now, it had been some times where, like, I might have ended things too early or prematurely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you only get too many of those in life, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, it might come back around later on, but you got to move on. You know what I mean? So, accounting, I'm going to make this last. However I do it, whatever I get into, whatever's, you know what I mean, out there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm optimistic. You know, they say accounting, language. I'm learning. Okay, accounting, language of business. I'm a language learner. Look, tap in with Yuri Santiago 33. I'm gonna say that then. That's gonna be one of my shout outs. I'm gonna just say it. Shout out Yuri Santiago 33. Tap in Yuri Santiago 33. I'm a language learner. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, language of business. Okay, we need to know that language. And then we need to know the numbers and the money and the, you know what I'm saying? The story of it all, you know. I mean, this is it. You know what I mean? This is it. Accounting. Okay, we gonna rock with it. You know? We gonna rock with it. And then when it comes to the content, I'm just focused on, you know what I mean, creating more of an experience. Something that can be experienced. Even, you know what I'm saying, it don't have to be super viral. But 7 years down the line, someone may come across it and just watch it all the way through and be inspired. You know what I'm saying? And be inspired and be like, okay, let me remix. You know what I'm saying? Let me remix. This is a blueprint, but let me apply this and that, you know. So that's what it is with the content, you know. And I'm not about to be all over the place because I got all these different channels. Like, yeah, I want this channel popping, this one. I got 2 channels. I have 2 channels, you know. And then we just going to take a deep dive, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take a stab, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take a stab. We're going to stab at it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. All that, you know. Deep dive, AI. It ain't no AI, bro. This ain't no AI. Fuck no. This ain't no AI. You know, we might see how to utilize some AI or something like that. You know what I mean? Chat GPT be pissing me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't know why. Sometimes Chat GPT, when I use it on my phone, I low-key get impatient. You know, I don't know what it is. But on my Mac, I fuck with Chat GPT. Yeah. Yeah. And then another thing that I didn't mean to show that. Like, low-key, I'm thinking about that because I'm like, bro, why she digging in her butt? It is swampy out there, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. We on our way to Dominican Republic, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we could touch down in Haiti too. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the whole island. That's me. I mean, honestly, bro, we gotta travel, man. We gotta travel, bro. That's on the to-do list coming up real soon, you know. It's not priority now, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's up and coming real soon. Yeah, for me, yeah, I'm claiming that, you know. We gon', whether it's solo dolo van life, if it's solo dolo, because I haven't even announced solo dolo van life. Solo dolo van life on the way. Solo dolo van life, that's all I'm gonna say. It's on the way. Cause I'm in the back seat of my Honda. It's spacious, you know what I mean, when I push the seats up. You know what I'm saying? I got some leg room when I, you know, push the seats up. So I ain't complaining, but like I said, solo dolo van life. That's what's next as far as like how I'm gonna creep around the city, you know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna, you know what I mean? How I'm gonna pull up in the city when I'm in the city, bro. When I'm in the city, I'm going van life. Yeah. I'm not trying to go no fucking SUV or, I mean, no pickup truck. No, we going van life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a Honda right now. It get me around, you know, but we need something like sturdy. Van life. And then, you know what I mean? I got a video on the way. I ain't gonna say what it is. I got a video dropping. Now that I went live, and I'm just chopping it up. I don't give a fuck. I'm just chopping it up. Now that I'm live, I'm telling myself I got a video on the way because we going van life. And that's what it's gonna be. Cause I'm vehicle city, so really, if it ain't a Harley or a G-Ride, you know what I'm saying? Everything else regular. Even if you pull up Mercedes, BMW, even if you pull up, you know what I'm saying, Rolls Royce, this is vehicle city. We want to see an Impala candy paint on some Doves, on some 30s, we want to see a G-Ride that's sitting low, you know what I'm saying? A Cadillac. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know my cars like that, you know, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just saying, like, vehicle city, I ain't gonna say we the best. Because you go on the internet, you will see how they doing down south. Come on. So, we took a hit, though, throughout history, we took a hit. But the culture is still here, you know what I'm saying? You will see, man, old G-Rides, what? Bro, box Chevy, not even no, I'm just talking some, bro, that's not even G-Ride, bro. Old Impala, yeah. You will see Cadillacs, you will see Mustangs, you will see, bro, when I say G-Ride, bro, what? Bro, it be them long, wide body, like them old school cars that they had back in like the 60s and 70s. I don't even know, like Buick, or I don't know my cars like that, you know. But back when the cars was actually made of some real metal, you know what I'm saying? You'll see old school cars in the city, you know what I'm saying, when the weather's nice and everything. Candy paint, rims. It could be on dunks, like it could be sitting high or it could be sitting low. You never know. Sound systems, you know. I mean, that's just the city though, you know what I'm saying? When you go out the city, you gonna see tractors. You gonna see a lot of land. You gonna see, bro, farmland. People had their pickup trucks. You just gonna see regular cars though. You know what I mean? Farmland, pickup trucks, like regular cars, and tools for like agriculture. You know, them big ass, you know what I'm saying? Them big ass tractors that be on them 2 wheels or whatever, you know. Whatever they do for agricultural purposes. You'll see machinery. Cause we got a lot of land, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of land out here. Anyway, this is a supreme chop up, bro. Like I never chopped it up in my life, bro. What the? Everybody was saying what the helly. I never said that. I never said it. I never said what the helly. Never said it till now. I never say it again. What the helly? No. Anyway, Punta Cana. Let me see. My bad. I should have watched it before I showed it. I don't think I showed that one. Anyway, it says, I'm 24 and I move alone to Atlanta. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. No, really, though. You know what I mean? That's an accomplishment. You know? Let me see.
Are you still worried about bending over to wash your feet? Come and try this magical silicone.
I swear, YouTube ads are just outrageous nowadays. Yo, somebody, hold on. This somebody Umbrella. Abuela. Yo, she go live. See, that's how you gotta go live. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you gotta go live. She go live every day. Sheesh. But she don't show her face. Pull-ups on my lunch break. Let me see.
So yeah, I would say that's almost. That took a while. You said does the dip bar hit different muscles depending on.
Shout out to Brody. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on. This is in Florida though. Who fucking with Florida? You know what I'm saying? Who fucking with Florida for real? Ain't nobody fucking with Florida, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Now this is like a something like you would see. I see something like that out here. You would see something like that. You know what I mean? Like that particularly. Something similarly. Okay, they got the trucks out today. I seen something like that similar out here. The avalanche sitting up like that, I done seen that. They got the trucks out. What's that, boss man? I'm not trying to get copyrighted. I ain't hear no music, but yo, she go live every day. I don't know why I'm subscribed. Yeah, we gonna have to tap in. We gonna have to tap in with this accountant. I'm gonna have to tap in with this accountant. I don't care, live, bro. This live could be seen. This a chop up. This a chop up, man. I'm just chopping it up, bro. I ain't gonna beat myself up because I'm just doing me right now. Oh, that's another thing that I ain't talk about. It seemed like I'm all over the place. That's what I'm trying to say. It seemed like I'm all over the place. I ain't go up with no routine neither, man. Yeah, bro, Peru. Tap in Yuri Santiago. Yuri Santiago 33, tap in. Yuri Santiago 33, tap in. Rrr. Yo, I ain't never been to New York, but anytime I see New York content, I'm like, yo, they really different, bro. They really different, bro. They really different, bro. They got a transformer chain, bro. What? Hold on, bro. He just said.
What are you wearing?
Okay, so the hat is black colors.
And which name? Isaiah versus the world, New York City. What are you wearing? This is awesome. Firstly, I'm wearing this chain I made. This is me. Got some vintage accessories. Got this like thrifted, like cut off suit top. Fried rice, of course. Fried rice. Invite see these boots. Subhuman superstars. Incredible. IZAYAH the world. That's where you can find my stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna see what people are wearing. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go. And what's your name? Black. Nice to meet you. Very dope outfit. New York City. What are you wearing? This is very cool.
My team rose shirt, Lakeith flannel from this brand in LA, some Acne pants, some Vans with some flames.
Shout out to the Vans, bro. I remember Vans, bro. They had a generation on lock, though.
What do you like to do?
They had a time and period on lock. Vans still cool, though.
I walk around in my free time.
I love it. Where can people check out your music on IG if they want to check it out?
You can check out my music at 6LACK.
Last but not least, big goals 2026.
Continue to be an honest person and spread that around as much as I can.
I love that, shout out to honesty. Thank you so much, boss. What's your name?
Keisha.
And your name is what? Elijah. Nice to meet both of you. Very dope outfits, by the way, in New York City. I'll start with you. What are you wearing?
Fucking Paris on the head. Got the brand in this sweater.
I'm not gonna lie. Zara shorts, some regular black socks. I got my friend in the Martin Road Nike shots. I love it. And what are you wearing as well?
Zara, and then of course Converse.
Shout out Converse. One thing that you want to do in 2026.
Travel.
Travel?
Everybody want to travel, man. I'm telling you, that's a trend, too.
Thank y'all so much.
I mean, I feel like that's a life, bro. That's a yearning for the soul. Hold on, bro. That's a yearning for the soul to travel. I ain't gonna say that's just a trend, but I mean, we wouldn't be here today, you know what I'm saying, if we didn't roam this, if we wasn't free to at least go somewhere else, you know what I mean? We're free, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can go anywhere under the right jurisdiction of the state of being of, you know what I'm saying, politics or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. There's somewhere else but here. Anywhere else but here. What's that gobble gum? What's that gobble gum? Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. But you have to be grateful for, you know what I'm saying? You have to be grateful for your environment, you know what I mean? And use it to your advantage, you know? I gotta tap in with this accounting, bro. I know I've been scrolling on my phone a little bit, man. I'm about to unsubscribe from this lady, bro. She got a 5.7K videos. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. 230,000 subscribers. And then each of her lives, I ain't gonna show who it is. But I'm not gonna ever watch. I don't know if I was just probably on. Sometimes I be on a subscribing spree where I just subscribe to people, you know what I mean? If it's something that I, you know what I mean, liked. Anyway, oh yeah, Peru. Tap in, Yuri Santiago 33. Yuri Santiago 33, tap in. Peru.
Si no puedes ver el teléfono de cerca y ver la televisión desde el otro lado de la habitación con el mismo par de gafas, necesitas ver esta oferta. Las gafas Vision Sync se adaptan.
Anyway. Okay, let me stop. You just witnessed a little segment of me doom scrolling. Fuck, brain rot. Need some fresh air after all that scrolling. Foggy. Agua. Look, I got some Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's. And then I have a yam. Should I eat my yam or my sweet potato? I'm gonna eat my sweet potato first. Eat my sweet potato first. I already done smashed too. When I was smashing my sweet potatoes earlier, I'm like, I was vibing to some music and I'm like, I could be live. And that's how I came up with this scene. I'm like, bro, I could be live. Cause I haven't did my I ain't did my sets. I ain't did my sets this week. Pull-ups. I ain't do no pull-ups, dips, squats, diamond squats. I ain't go through no, not this week. So I can't run from that. And it's a new week though. It's Sunday. It's a new week. Sunday. The strong start on Sunday. It's Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I gotta fuck with this accountant. I can't fail myself. It's all in your hands. Let's do it. I'm live. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. What's that dude named? Darius? Oh yeah, I ain't talk about that yet. 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 Hold up. Jersey Mike's. Hold on, bro. You gotta see what this looking like. Hold on. My bad. It's 5 o'clock. Jersey Mike's. Look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done ate at Subway. Subway is doom. I ain't been to Subway since probably been some years. You know what I mean? And I don't even go to sandwich shops like that anymore. Or I don't really go to fast food, you know what I mean? Like I just go to it be a select few cause I'm in the city right now. I'm not in the A. You know, I ain't in the valley. I'm in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the valley I ain't back in the valley yet. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in the valley, like, I have a lot more options and shit like that. Now that I'm back in the city, I have to have a refined taste. And I was just fucking with Jersey Mike's because I'm like, I'm gonna need to smash on something. I ain't gonna smash the whole. I might just take a couple bites and wrap it back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I really need to fuck with this accountant, but brr. When I do get Jersey Mike's, they hit. Jersey Mike's, I like how they do their sandwiches. And they don't got all these extra options, you know what I mean, as far as condiments, you know what I mean. They got what they got. They got the jalapeno, banana pepper, onion, tomato. I don't do the mayo. They be having like a little jalapeno spread, the red jalapeno spread, or like the pepper spread. What else they got? Pickles. You know what I mean? They got they go-to condiments. You know what I mean? And the way that they oil up they put the red wine and the olive oil. I don't know what it is, but they wet it up like where it ain't dry. You go to you go to, what you call them? Jimmy John's? Man, I ain't never been, man, I've been on Jimmy John's one time, bro. And I was like, yo, this is alien food. This is not real. This is not real. This is some alien slime. I'm like, no. Subway, I done had Subway plenty of times growing up, but in today's era, you know, they done fell off the wagon. But Jersey Mike's, though, I'm gonna just smash them. Say the other half though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it. No chips. I don't need none. I don't need no chips. I'm tired of eating chips. For real. I'm for real about that. I'm tired of chips, man. I don't ever have no favorite type of chip. Like, I'm just tired of chips. Unless it ain't, if it ain't no chip, like tortilla chip for my salsa or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. No chip and dip or something like that. Spinach dip or something like, I don't know. It gotta be, I gotta have like, I ain't really even trying to eat too many chips. It's just like, man, chip and dip for an appetizer or something like that. But them chips, man, come on, bro. Chips. Tired of eating pizza. I still smash a, you know what I mean, a good pizza. You know what I'm saying? Pizza. Hold on. My bad. I mean, when it come down to it, though, a pizza, shit, real nigga, like, come on, bro. Box of pizza, come on, you gonna smash, if you gotta smash a box of pizza, you know what I'm saying? You gonna smash a box of pizza, and all pizza ain't, some pizza better than other, you know what I mean? Like, it just depends, you know what I mean, on acquired taste, or how hungry you are, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? We don't all have some good pizza, you know what I mean? And then we all have some trash pizza, you know? But, I mean, I've been like, man, I ain't been fucking with the pizza, though, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I ain't ate no pizza. I have, but I ain't really, and I'm talking about, bro, I ain't talking about no, you know, cause, you know, I ain't gonna get into that, but, you know, when you get into the politics of things, you know what I mean, pizza, nah, we don't fuck around like that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't been fucking with no pizza, you know what I mean? I ain't been fucking with no pizza, bro. All right, let me hop on my Mac, because I gotta hop on the Mac, so I'm not gonna be able to show my screen, but I'm gonna just hop into chapter 1, start reading. That's what Kai Cenat do. I ain't never watched Kai Cenat, bro, but you know, shit, what he reading on live or something like that, I'm about to follow suit, do the same, you know what I mean? I'm about to read, because I got homework due. Fucking chapter 3. Due May 26. It's May 24, huh? Alright. Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. You ever do that in school growing up? They clap and then you have to signal back the signal clap. They signal a clap like, and then you have to be like, y'all ever do that? Brrr. I'm going tiki. I'm going tiki on them. Tiki totem. Tiki statue. A tiki. If you don't know what a tiki is. Hold on, bro. Let me show you a tiki. I'm going tiki. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this live. Hold on. Let me go to Google. I'm going to do this live. You know what I mean? I got a lot of... If you don't know what a tiki is, it's a statue that originated in Palestina. Palestina. Hold on, let me get it right. Polynesia. Tiki. Tiki totem. A carved or wooden stone figure representing Polynesian gods or ancestral spirits rooted in Polynesia mythology and culture. These figures are heavily integrated into Western tiki culture as symbols of good luck, exoticism, and tropical decor. Ancient origins. In Polynesia lore, tiki is often considered the first man. Carvings were crafted in his image as well as the images of various gods such as Ku, Lonu, Kane, and Kanola. To mark sacred sites, protect homes, and bridge the spiritual and physical worlds. Exaggerated features. Traditional tiki carvings feature larger than life eyes, crossed arms, and grimacing or smiling mouths. These exaggerated traits were meant to invoke the specific powers, temperaments, and spirits of the deities they represented. Okay. Let me go to some images and show you like something that I'm talking about. I'm going tiki. When I say I'm going tiki, I'm gonna do. It's artwork. It's art. I'm gonna do some sculpting. You know what I mean? It's gonna solidify my artistry. I need something to just to solidify. Like I know I'm an artist at heart. You know what I mean? At heart. But now this gonna give me the opportunity to display, you know what I mean, the type of creativity that it takes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going tiki. And what that mean is I'm gonna carve something. I'm gonna carve. Hold on. I'm trying to find. A good example. My bad. Okay, this is a good example right here. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Now, this is he's working on it. It's a time lapse. But just look at the features. Look at the eyes, look at the mouth. That's him carving it. That's the okay, you see what I'm talking about as far as like carving it. Now let me show you a finished tiki. And this not even finished, but it's still, you see a rough progression of like when they carved it. And then I'm gonna show you one that's been polished and everything. Okay, this is another one. And it's really a totem pole. It's a tiki. You see the eyes, nose, the mouth, the, you know what I mean, the smile, the tongue. It's like it's an animated, you know what I mean, 3D sculpted face. You know what I'm saying? It's another one. I'm gonna just keep showing examples. And then let me show another one. And this is something I'm gonna be doing. Like, this is something I'm gonna be doing. You see how they got the tiki face carved in the tree? It's carved in the tree. I'm gonna be doing something like this. I'm gonna be doing something like this. And it's gonna take more research. It's gonna take more it's gonna take more research. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do something like this. And it's a piece of artwork, you know. Carving, it's what do you call it? Carving. And I found the video too. It's another example of a tiki. This is another example. This is a good example right here. It's a good example. It's one of those things where you just have to look at it. You know what I mean? Just take your, it'd be one of those things. This is a work of art where, like, you just have to stare at it. You know what I'm saying? And it almost, like, it has some type of life to it. You know what I mean? That with the expressions. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... All I'm gonna say is I'm going tiki on them. That's a new saying for me. I'm going tiki on them. I'm going tiki on them. And look, I ain't gonna talk about it no more. It's just gonna be one of those things that I really have to. I'm gonna have to show it. I'm gonna have to really show it. You know what I mean? But that's an idea that I have for this channel. You know what I'm saying? That solo dolo, van life, tiki carvings. Cause I'm looking in my front yard right now. I could have 2 statues. I start carving and just learn how to do it. You know what I mean? I know I can do it. I know I could do it. I gotta work with a chain. Before I could do that though, I got a lot of chainsaw work to do as far as cutting down some trees. Before I even get into any artwork or sculpting or carving, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into it, I gotta, you know what I mean, do some yard work. That's what it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Clear some trees, you know what I mean? Do some yard work, you know what I mean? Before we get into that. So it's gonna be on the way down the line. But what I'm saying is I don't have to wait on that though. I could get a small log or something. I got some wood. I got some wood, you know what I'm saying, that I could go out in the forest, you know what I'm saying, and carve me a tiki. You know, so when I say I'm going tiki on them, I ain't gonna say that because that sound kind of crazy. That sound kind of crazy. But I know I have that on the way. I have that on the way. I have that on the way. That's something I'm gonna be doing on the way. And look, bro, like I said, I got so many ideas. That's just one thing. I came across a channel that inspired me. That's why I said what I said earlier in this live. I know I said it, you know what I mean, about content and just being and really creating an experience. Because I came across a channel and I was watching his old videos like 7-10 years ago. And, you know, I'm like, this is something I would want to learn. And you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's going to be, though. You know what I mean? It just resonated with me. Like, I could learn this, too. You know? And I ain't going to say what that is. But we gonna tap into... It merged with the Tiki. It merged with the Tiki totem poles, the Tiki statues. It merged with it, but it was a whole nother element to it. Before that, you know what I'm saying? The Tiki is literally just a work of art, you know? But it was a whole nother skill set beyond that, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not going to say what it is. But I'm on my Mac. I'm on my Mac. We got to forward this accountant, bro. I don't know. It's getting rained on. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. We've been up for an hour. We're going on an hour. I might cut this motherfucker. I might cut the live. I might cut the live. Trust me. We still gonna tap in with this accountant, but who gonna keep me accountable? You gotta keep yourself accountable. Now, I know I did say I was gonna... I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta take a shit. I ate a yam and a half of that Jersey Mike's. Maybe it was the peppers and the yam. Making a spontaneous concoction. About to blow up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. So, I ain't lying. This was a decent chop up. You know what I mean? I liked it, you know. The accountant. I might have to do a separate live. This probably a chop up. This probably just gonna be the chop up. If I go live again, I gotta go live and read. I have to read chapter 1 through 3. Let me see. I don't even have it pulled up. Let me see. What? Bro, it be have to... I gotta log in, log out, log in, take a survey. No. Okay. Bro, I got chapter 1, 2, and 3 that I gotta go over. I already done went over all of them, but I didn't do my chapter 3 homework. So I know that I have to tap in, but I want to cut this live because I gotta go. I don't want to leave this live then. I don't want to leave and come back. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be live, I'm going to be live. So I'm going to just cut the live. Take a break. Go live again. And we got to go accounting, bro. Chapters 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to just read live. And the homework. Because I really, bro, this is important to me. This is important to me, man. Because I feel like it's going to take me to the next level. You know, I tap in with this accountant. Then might could change a lot for me. I don't know, man. I just got to, it's new to me, though. It's new to me. You know, it's new to me, bro. This is new to me. And this is not my first time diving into something new. You know what I mean? I know, like, okay, I'm going to have to roll with the punches. I'm going to have to stumble and fumble with it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna pick it up. You know, I'm gonna pick it up and run with it. You know, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my balance equilibrium right with this. I ain't gonna lie. And it's gonna take you know, what it takes is practice, You know what I mean? Because I'm going to have to be writing down some journal entries I seen, you know, and then I'm going to have to, you know what I mean, tap in with some videos on YouTube University, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in college doing this, community college, look, it's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to pass this, you know what I mean? You want to go all the way, you know, already done, you know, look, bro, the old days are over with, bro. And the past is the past. Let's really embark on a new journey. And I feel like you know what I mean? One of the first things I'm coming across is accounting, you know what I mean? And bro, that's all I could say, bro. That's all I could really say. So I'm gonna cut this live. Let the chop up be the chop up. I'm not about to eat nothing else. I got my water. I might replenish my water so I have water. When I come back, just have everything that I need. You know what I mean? I ain't saying we can't take no break or anything like that, but tap in with the next live. Tap in with the next live. Accounting. What I'm gonna name it? What's the name of my class? Accounting 101? Accounting 101. What I'm gonna name my live? Figure it out now. Accounting. The language of business. That's chapter 1. Accounting, the language of business. That's what I'm going up. The language of business. The language of business. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say accounting. I'm just say the language of business. You should know what I'm talking about. The language of business. We go chapter 1, 2, and 3. I'm reading. I'm just going to read. I'm just going to go through and read. I'm just going to go through and read. So, all right, bet. Let me go. I'm going to cut this live. We going to be back. It's about 5:30 right now. We'll be back. 30, 45 minutes.